Hello everyone, my name is Yucheng from City University of Hong Kong, and today I am excited to present our paper on the analysis of online community user behavior patterns among professional sports fans. Online communities have become an integral part of the professional sports landscape. We like to share our emotions online with those people you don't know but support the same team you support. With the discussion in the online communities, we can feel connected to a larger group. Reddit is the prime example of such communities, hosting millions of users in subreddits dedicated to major sports leagues like the NBA, Premier League, NFL, and Bundesliga. But we know the online communities cover almost every topic. Why do we choose the sports community, and what is unique about it? We know that the discussion of sports mostly center around the matches or the players, so it has a strong connection between the offline context and the online discussion. What's more, even though there are many research on how do some events impact our behaviors in online communities, most of them focus on the event itself instead of the community. They just use the online communities as a tool to analyze specific events. In contrast, the sports game, it is a persistent process that lasts for a long time, maybe one season as a cycle or even more. So we can find a consistent pattern of how offline context, that is the match itself, affects the online interaction. The second point, fans. Sports cannot be separated with fans, and in some teams' online communities, users gathered there are not only just interested in the team, they support and love the team. There are previously some research on how fandom culture of idols have an impact on others, and it is the same for the sports fans. We can investigate how their emotions, behaviors are affected by the matches. That is what you can see from a totally objective perspective. Based on above, we propose three research questions from three aspects of the discussion in the online communities: the sentiment, the discussion content, and the feedback, which is the vote of each comment specifically. First, we need the data and the corresponding scope. Of course, Reddit is the common choice of almost all such works, and I limit the study scope within the European football fans, specifically the England Premier League of season 2020 to 2021. There are in total 20 teams in the league, and each has a primary club subreddit. I collected all the posts in these 20 subreddits during September 1st, 2020 to August 31st, 2021. Note that for the comments, due to its numerous number, I only included the game day comments, which means comments within 3 days from the kickoff day of each match. A total of 3.8 million comments are included in this research. Since we need to measure the effects of the football match on fan behaviors, we first need to quantify the impacts of the football match. We propose gap score, which measures the gap between the expectation of fans before the game and actual game results. Not only using the game results alone, we integrate the fan expectation into the model to simulate a more accurate estimation of fans' reaction to a game result. It is consistent with the intuition that suppose we are fans of a weak team, we won't be too upset if we are beaten by a top team. But if we surprisingly upset them, it will be a great joy. Based on this theory, we calculate the delta based on the predicted winning probability and the composite offensive and defensive score. The predicted winning probability represents the expectation, while composite offensive and defensive score measures the team performance. Both of these are from 538, a popular forecasting website. After adding a bonus to differentiate the winning team and the losing team, and times the coefficient measuring the game importance, we finally have the gap score. There are several takeaways from the results of our research questions. First one is that fans' expressions of emotions in the comments are strongly influenced by the results of the match. We use both qualitative and quantitative methods to verify the result. Here is a graph that shows this finding most clearly. When the team wins, the proportion of comments with a positive sentiment score dominates over the negative one. But if the team loses, the proportion of the positive one drops and the negative one rises. Even though for most of clubs, there are still more positive comments than negative one, the gap shrinks a lot. The second finding is about the topics. We use STM to summarize the topics for us and further integrate for main categories: match process, season performance, discussion about score, and team member turnover. Thanks to the STM, we can also investigate effects of the gap score on the topic distribution. We can see in this graph only topic 7, club decisions, and topic 4, transactions and contracts, are negatively related to the gap score. Note that both of these two topics belong to our fourth category, team member turnover. What does that mean? That means when a team performs worse than what fans expect, the topics around the transactions, transfer market rumors will be discussed more. The last finding is about the votes for the comments. We first group comments according to their sentiment and get the average votes for each group, which is the red line in our graph. We can see the red line. It's kind of like a U shape with sides high and the middle low, especially higher on the positive edge. Therefore, according to the graph and our further verification, we can say that comments with extreme emotions might be more welcome than neutral comments in this context. Lastly, I want to briefly talk about some implications of our study. We are still not close to exploit the full potential to create a fully immersive and effective manner in the online community discussion, especially for sports that discussion happens closely related to the ongoing events. With the previous findings, we know that fans' behavior have a corresponding pattern of reaction towards the game result. We can utilize this pattern to bridge the information gap to help fans who do not watch the game understand more about the match, not only from the news and the stats. Meanwhile, we can also help create a better online community discussion atmosphere by designing community norms and improve the online community moderation system by integrating some indicators that involve in our study, like the common sentiment or gap score. Thank you for watching this presentation.